now won 3 out of their last 4 games, and the loss in overtime to the Philadelphia Eagles in the link by only 3 points. So the Bills have not been beaten in regulation the last 4 games. Joy, are the Bills quietly the best team in the AFC?
Do the Baltimore Ravens not exist?
Yeah, they're in there. They're number one.
Can we talk about the Baltimore Ravens ever, like, for 5 minutes? They're the best team in the AFC, not just for the record. They beat a division-leading Jacksonville. They just did that.
Yeah, dominated, too, a little bit.
Happened. It did happen.
Does that matter?
They got 11 wins, too.
Where are the Bills? Are they in the wild card spot?
Yeah, with the...
Can we pull up the AFC playoff picture real quick?
With the elite quarterback,
Where are they at?
And they in the hunt.
No, they're not. Listen, the Bills are playing really, really good football right now.
Yeah.
I'm happy about it. I want to see the Bills in the postseason, not just because I picked them to go to the Super Bowl, but also because I want to see Josh Allen in the postseason. I want to see this team in the postseason. All due respect to those teams that are currently in the wild card position, I would like to replace one of them with the Bills, like, respectfully. I want to see the greats on the biggest stage. So I'm rooting for the Bills to continue this stretch, which, by the way, they have to do in order to get into the postseason without the help of anyone else. They are not in control of their own destiny. That's how inconsistent they've been all season long. Josh Allen was brilliant. We love seeing greatness. No, Lamar Jackson, who is also a unanimous MVP, is a unanimous MVP, has played at a very high level in this league for a long time. Maybe one of the most unique players we've ever seen, is playing really good football alongside a great defense in Baltimore, and they are not in the hunt. They are not a wild card team.
Numero uno.
They have the best record in the AFC.
In the league.
In the league, tied with, obviously tied, but in the AFC, yes, no, they are not quietly the best team in the AFC. They're playing really good football. I'm happy about it, but please, I demand that we put a little bit of respect on the Baltimore Ravens. Can we sprinkle a little spec, just a little bit of spec? No? I can't.
No, Ravens are good. Ravens are good.
What do you mean they're good? They're the best team in the AFC. They're objectively
by
the
record.
best team.
Yes.
It's gonna be a good game. That's what Acho trying to get at.
We're not talking about that. We're not talking about the league. We're not talking about the league.
No, I think that it's hard for me. This one actually is difficult. At this point in time, the Bills are at least playing like the best team in the AFC. At least, at a minimum, they're playing like it. I would say that the Bills are currently the best team in the AFC. Obviously, the Ravens by record are.
Just the best?
Dude, here's my thing. Even if you pull up that playoff picture, the Bills are still in the hunt. The 3 teams above them, quarterback out, quarterback out, quarterback out. Texans quarterback was out. Colts quarterback is out. Bengals quarterback is out. Browns quarterback is out. So though by record the Bills are the 9th best team in the AFC, they're definitely not the 9th best team in the AFC. So I'm already jumping them up there. Then I'm looking at the way that Josh Allen, with his back against the wall, he's something serious. Now, I won't argue with Joy. If you want to say the Ravens are the best team in the AFC, by all means. Because truth be told, on any given Sunday, I think the Ravens likely would beat the Bills. But it's just hard for me to bet against the Bills right now because they make me feel stupid shady when I do.
Yeah, I would go with the Ravens too, Joey. I think that the Ravens are playing better football, be more consistent. And they're healthy. They're more healthier, too. I think that if people forget that the Bills got a lot of injuries. The Bills got a lot of injuries on defense. We got a lot of injuries in general. And look at the Ravens, they look complete, right? And I think they're getting better and better and better. Look at the wide receiver core, where it's new, it's put together from, Rashad Bateman being injured. Now he's playing, Odell Beckham. Every week, Odell Beckham looks better and better and better. Now, he didn't really get a chance to go off this yesterday, but he's been getting better. He's moving better, catching the ball, getting more confident. And then Zay Flowers is probably the best receiver over there. He's a young boy looking good, so I got to go with them. I think that they've been flying under the radar, which helps teams out. When every week, if you're getting blasted on TV or it's always question marks, it's always a question, you kind of got to, answer it every week. But when you're under the radar, you don't answer these questions, right? The Chiefs, every week, we're talking about them. Every week, talking about the Bills. Lamar Jackson, been under the radar, winning games quietly. That's why we're having this conversation. Who's the best team in the AFC? So I would go with the Ravens. Been more consistent all year.
Yeah, when we talk quietly, I would say the Buffalo Bills. Obviously, Lamar Jackson, they sitting at 11-3. But quietly, the Buffalo Bills. Because the reason why the panic button was over here with me and not Shady is because Shady is looking at, what's my man's name? Joe Flacco. He's looking at, what's my man's name?
Gardner Minshew.
No, Gardner Minshew.
Joe Flacco.
And Browning. What's his name?
Jake Browning.
Jake Browning from the Cincinnati Bengals, right? And then you got Trevor Lawrence, and the Jags really ain't playing good football. So Shady ain't panicking because them quarterback. If we take out the Bengals and put them Josh Allen, Buffalo Bills in there, and Kansas City Chiefs open up with the Buffalo Bills, it's panic time when Josh Allen is in there. The Buffalo Bills is playing really good football right now. Like you say, Josh Allen is playing different football with his back against the wall. The defense is playing much better football. Quietly, yes. Don't nobody want to see the Buffalo Bills in the playoffs. So they hoping the Buffalo Bills drop a game because you do not want to see Josh Allen. You rather see Joe Flacco, Browning, and Gardner Minshew up in that thing than Josh Allen. But the way they are playing football right now, quietly, they are playing the best football.
I think it's only two teams that, even in the AFC, that nobody wants to see. I don't think it's the Ravens. I think the Ravens are the best team in the AFC, but I don't think it's the Ravens. I don't think it's your Dolphins, or your Dolphins. I think it's more of the Chiefs. People don't want to play the Chiefs. I don't care what they look like. Nobody wants to play the Chiefs. I don't care who's dropping the ball, how they losing. You don't want to come up there that whole week. We got this red team with this coach and that quarterback. We got to play them on Sunday as a playoffs. No tomorrow.
Chiefs.
And the second one was
Bills.
in the Bills.
Josh, Chief and Josh.
That's it.
So even with the 11-3, you don't think the Ravens is the best team because
I think they're the best team. But what I'm saying is a team that people don't want to play. They do not want to play the Chiefs.
So if you
might not even have to worry about it because the Bills have been so inconsistent this year. They might not even be up in there.
Yeah.
These teams you're talking about, all these backup quarterbacks are also playing really well. That's why they've managed to stay in the hunt without having their starting quarterback there. So we're talking about how the Bills are playing, and they do deserve respect. Again, I picked them to be in the Super Bowl this year. I think they are a really good team. I think Josh Allen's one of the best quarterbacks in the league. You saw that on display. He is great. But because of the way that they played throughout the entirety of the season, they might not even be there. Yes, if they get in, they're going to be a problem.
Yes, they are.
But we have to put some respect on teams that have been building consistently as well. We don't never talk about the Ravens, and they are in control of the AFC right now.
They balling.
They absolutely are.
Subscribe here to get the latest from Speak, and go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.